Bob. Bob. Let's move his food. See what happens. We'll see what happens when I open this food. Oh, suddenly you're motivated, huh, Bob? You're such a jerk, Bob. And that is the Project Gringo. Yeah, the alternator went out. I could tell it was the alternator because all my check engine lights came on until I'd rev it to about 3,000 RPM, and then they would all go back off. So I thought to myself, hey, obviously it's the alternator. So instead of going down to the AutoZone or parts store and bringing my alternator, I was super lazy and I ordered one off of eBay. Well, it was a little bit different and it was missing a wire connector, so I just kind of made my own wire connectors and started up. Everything was great for probably about 5 minutes, and then a huge cloud of smoke came out of the Volvo. So the plans for the Volvo, I don't know, I'm like back and forth, like all over the place. The bad thing about the Volvo, if you look at the guy, is those back wheels, they really have no room for tires. I have to get the Volvo in here and start taking it apart. I need place to put stuff, and it was just becoming daunting. Like you're out of space. And I'm like, are you really out of space, Mike? Because you got a shop and a 2-car garage. So maybe you need to revisit that belief. So we've already started. Look, I already got this shelf cleared off. I've actually moved the tool cart out. We swept behind stuff. I moved that shelf. I was trying to stuff it over in the corner, but that wouldn't work. The breaker box is in the way, so I found a short shelf that I've already bought. It's going to go there, and I found a tire holder so we can get the tire up and up out of the way. I'll put them up there in that upper corner by the front of the garage. I am going to be tuning out because the last thing in the world you want to watch is somebody cleaning their garage. You should probably go out and clean your own garage, is what you probably should do. Be honest with yourself. Like that, shop's clean. New deal going on. New deal going down right around Mill. Being joined by the dogs. Anybody dizzy yet? And Chunky Monkey. So, Phoenix is like 99% done. Still a couple things I need to address on it, but at that point where, I might not ever get it finished, but runs, drives, use it, once or twice a week, take the mill, and it's a lot of fun. But what we got here is my Volvo 940 1993 model. It's just the base model, and it's pretty nice. I enjoy driving it. And we're back. So yeah, this guy is in pretty decent shape for however old that is, like 27 years, I guess. We got a flat tire, but I bought this thing probably three years ago, I guess, from a gentleman, the original owner. I actually bought it from the house that the car was first registered at, because he handed me a big old thick file of paperwork. One of the guys that does that kind of good record keeping stuff, which was nice to have. I probably paid too much for it, but it was in pretty good condition. I need to clean it. It's been my daily for the longest time. But yeah, I mean, it's sun faded here and there, and but it drives nice. It's a nice solid car, and everything was working. I killed the air conditioning heat vac system. Rough because my dogs likes to ride along with me with their head out the window, but it rides real nice and smooth. Just a really nice example of what you'd want in a Volvo wagon. And I really enjoy driving this car too. Yeah, so the plan all along was to swap it, but it was so nice I just kind of didn't rush myself to do that. Sunroof still works. It rattles a little bit, but it still works. I replaced the alternator because it went out, and I got one that was not a direct replacement, and it was missing like a plug-in. I should have just went down to AutoZone, and so I made my own. I figured, oh, it must be just this here, but it wasn't. And I let it run just to charge the battery, and I came outside. It smelled like burning wires, and there was a cloud of smoke rising out of this general area over Meow. And yeah, and then the heater air conditioner wouldn't work. So it being Houston, like I always tell you guys, it makes it just completely unbearable to have a car without a working air conditioner. So that put this guy down. And in the meantime, look at this. I got so fancy, you guys would be a bit disappointed in me. This, well, I didn't buy it. I leased this 2020 4Runner, which I'm really excited. It's really nice for $400 a month. You couldn't beat it. It's really nice. I really like the whole backup camera thing. I feel like I'm living in a brave new world. So back to the Volvo. Here I'm just showing you around the engine bay. Actually, I'm speaking about what my genius plans were. This is 2 years ago. So this is December of 2019 that you guys are seeing. But anyway, I just thought I'd let this kind of roll while I talk over it, and that way you can see the engine bay a little bit, and then we'll put it up on the lift. You guys can look under there. Okay. All right, starting at the front. So yeah, it's in, so here's your front bumper. And these Volvo radiators are known to be pretty good radiators. A lot of people use them in swaps, so it should be good. The bad thing is the fan on this guy burnt out, and I had to swap it with a generic one while I was on a trip in the parking lot at, this car's only broken down on me when I've left home. So yeah, it was in a parking lot in Arkansas. But yeah, this front suspension is really nice. It feels really tight. I plan on reusing just all of this. The brakes are good. Suspension's good. I might replace the struts just because we have it here and you know it's on the lift. Might as well get it all done. But yeah, so some things we got to look at is we got the steering shaft right meow. And we'll have to see how this all fits in once we get the you know, the foam block in here, where it's going to line up at. I know that the bad thing on these guys, if you look, there's just really not a lot of room for exhaust. They only made this, you know, one provision for exhaust on this side here. And this side doesn't have anything. In fact, it runs into a gas tank. It's all pretty flat on this side. Over here are these drain plugs. Oh, that's funny. They got drain plugs in it. Then also we got this little weird tin thing here, and it's a two-piece drive shaft. And it'll be interesting to see how it all ties back together. So this is the front, and this is the back of the car now. That's how we're oriented. They have these odd trailing arms here, but it works. And I'm not obviously the first guy to ever LS swap a Volvo, so I haven't heard anybody complain about it not working. So we're just gonna stick with what's going on. Yeah, so lots of problems. Like with every swap, there's gonna be problems. You just work through it. And start getting the engine, the transmission, and all that stuff out. So that's the Volvo plans. I think it's going to be, should it be the Ario Swede Wagon, or should it be the Project Gringo? I don't know. You guys tell me. But Wagon, 940 Volvo Wagon. Super excited about this. It should be a fun driver car. That's what we're going to shoot for. So thanks. I know we didn't really do anything except me yapping, but I appreciate you guys suffering through this video. I appreciate all you guys' support. I really do. You can always drop by monkeyfabgarage.com to check out all of our wares, all of our turbo accessories. We're adding new stuff all the time, and I got some good stuff working on. I'm working with my my buddy Hector, who's my engineer. I call him my engineer. He works with me, not for me, and we do like collaborations. And since he's a super smart design guy, it works out real well because I'm a real dumb guy, but I got lots of ideas. So yeah, I got some good stuff in the works. So you can be excited about that. You know, other stuff that's just kind of normal, but it's going to change the game on prices and make life better for you guys, because you, the consumer, are going to have more choices and also have more affordable options out there for things that used to be out of your reach, and that's what we do. So yeah, thanks for dropping in, checking out Volvo 940, the Green Go. Yeah, maybe. You let me know. Till next time, this is Mike the Monkey Fab signing out.